In the east, we have the 7, 7, and 2 stars. All the 7 represents fire, accidents. 7 is also a very aggressive female energy, so we also forecasted there to be sex scandals. On the East Coast in North Carolina, Mark Sanford, Republican governor of South Carolina, had a extramarital affair that was in the headlines. There was also a big explosion here in the fireworks, which I mentioned earlier, in the East Coast as well. There was an airplane transporting the fireworks from New York down to North Carolina. The southeast had the 8 star. The southeast had the 8 star, is all of Southeast Asia. 8 is the current cycle that we're in. So anytime the 8 star comes, it usually brings energies of wealth or booming. But despite the global recession, global economic crisis, economists have shown reports that Vietnam, Southeast China, India, Brazil, Indonesia had an average growth of 5%. So the energy of wealth was still here. Northwest had the 1 star, 4 and 5 stars. 1 is a water element star, so we predicted there to be flooding, pollution. 1 also relates to the reproductive system or sex, so also sex scandals. There was with the 5 star represents some tragedy related to water or pollution. And there was an oil spill, about 100 gallons of crude oil in Anchorage, Alaska, in the Northwest. And there was a sex scandal in Ireland involving an Irish bishop in sexual child abuse. And the Northwest and Spokane, Washington, more than 500 people have filed claims against Jesuits of sexually abusing children across the Northwest. So these energies do exist. 4 and 5 also represents ailments of viruses, and 4 represents wind. So airborne viruses caused by animals in the wind, such as birds. The avian flu or the bird flu was prevalent in the Northwest regions, in US and Canada and Britain. 4 on our body also relates to our liver and toxins and food. We had issue warnings of toxin and hygiene of food. And Oregon, Washington, and Iowa, all northwestern states, were greatly affected by salmonella in 2009. On the positive side, the 1 star on the global level, Northwest, is also including the United States. 1 star is a black color. It is a spiritual leader. It represents Obama. In 2007, the 1 star was in the center, and we had predicted the election of Obama in 2008. So this star shows that he is still a leader here, but with 4 and 5, he has to face many disasters and paperwork problems. But is he still here? The supporter he is. In the West, we had the 2 star. 2 is an ailment star. It's a darkness star. In the United States, one of the great pandemics we have was the N1H1 swine virus. 2 star also represents money loss and theft, and we have one of the highest rates of unemployment, lower value in the dollar, and economic crisis. But still, 2 star is a female energy. Females are still stronger. And finally, in the 2 last directions, Southwest is right here, 1, 8, and 6. The 6 represents the president, the leader, the government, the politics. When it comes here and it's out of cycle, they need to clean up. They need to take responsibility. So last year, I believe the United States government had handed out one of the largest stimulus recovery packages. I believe they spent about $550 billion in spending to help the economy and $275 billion in tax cuts. And yet, I don't think it was quite enough to help. The Northeast is right here, has a 2, 7, and 3 stars. The 3 is to bring also digestive or liver ailments. 3 also relates to children, so we predicted pediatric ailments. In the northeast of China, Beijing area, they had the tainted baby formula last year, and that caused many babies to die. And we also predicted that the 3 will influence the children's funding in education. And all across the United States, the funding for education has been cut dramatically. So As you can see, this is a very, very powerful system that allows us to get a quick overview of what's going on all over the world. When you do have this information, you know what you need to watch out for, how to make certain decisions on social economic levels.